Lists, images and links in HTML. Lists, images and links in HTML. Lists. Lists are one of the ways to provide information in a structured and easy to read format. They help the internet users to easily spot and get access to important information. Using HTML, you can arrange items in lists in several ways. The three most common ways to arrange items in lists are given below. 1. Unordered list, bulleted. 2. Ordered list, numbered. 3. Definition list. Let's discuss these briefly. Unordered list. A list of items that are marked with bullet is called an unordered list. The list starts with the UL tag and each item in the list starts with the LI tag. Syntax. HTML. Body. UL. LI /li /ul /body /html. Example. Illustrating unordered lists. Ordered list. A list of items that is marked with numbers is called an ordered list. This list starts with the OL tag and each item in the list starts with the LI tag. Syntax. HTML. Body. OL. LI /li /ol /body /html. Example. Illustrating ordered list. There are some attributes that are specifically used for ordered list. The start attribute. The start attribute takes a number as value. It specifies the number or letter with which the list would start as illustrated in the following example. OL start equals to 20. This will start the numbering from 20. OL start equals to 5. This will start the numbering from 5. Example. Illustrating list attributes. Reversed attribute. The reversed attribute is a Boolean attribute. When present, it specifies that the list order should be descending 9, 8, 7 and so on instead of ascending 1, 2, 3. By default, OL reversed starts from the total number of list items and counts down to 1. So, there is no need to specify start unless you want something different to happen. Example. Illustrating reversed attribute. The type attribute. The type attribute specifies the type of numbering and bullets used in the list. 1. To change the numbering style to letter of the alphabet, the type attribute needs to be set to any letter, uppercase or lowercase, except small I or capital I as illustrated below. OL type equals to A. OL type equals to A. 2. To change the numbering style to Roman numerals, the type attribute needs to be set to I uppercase or I lowercase as illustrated below. OL type equals to I uppercase. OL type equals to I lowercase. 3. To change the numbering style to numbers, the type attribute needs to be set to a digit as illustrated below. OL type equals to 1. OL type equals to 4. Similarly, you can use 3 types of bullets with unordered lists: circle, hollow circle, disk, solid circle and square. 1. To change the bullet style to circle, the type attribute needs to be set to circle as illustrated below. UL type equals to circle. 2. To change the bullet style to disk, the type attribute needs to be set to disk as illustrated below. UL type disk. 3. To change the bullet style to square, the type attribute needs to be set to square as illustrated below. UL type equals to square. Definition lists. A definition list is a list of items and explanation of the items intended in the next tab position. It starts with the DL tag. Each definition starts with the DD tag and the title of the definition starts with the DT tag. Syntax: HTML, body, DL, DT, DD, /DD, /DT, /DL, /body, /HTML. Example: illustrating definition lists. Nested list. A list within a list is called a nested list. Ordered lists and unordered lists both can have different levels which can be created by nesting a list within a list. Ordered list can be nested in an unordered list and vice versa. The verification of the list for proper termination and nesting order must be done correctly. Example: illustrating nested lists. Marquee tag. The marquee tag is a non-standard HTML tag which is used to create a scrolling text or an image. It is used to make the text image scroll horizontally across or vertically down the web page. The marquee element comes in pairs. It means that the tag has an opening element, marquee, and a closing element, /marquee. It has a number of attributes. Attribute, value, description, behavior, alternate scroll slide. Defines the type of scrolling, BG color, color value. Specifies the background color, direction, up, down, left, right. Defines the direction of the scrolling content. Height, pixels or percentage. Defines the height of the marquee. H space, pixels. Specifies horizontal space around the marquee. Loop, number. Specifies how many times to loop. The default value is infinite, which means that the marquee loops endlessly. Scroll delay, seconds. Defines how long to delay between each jump. Scroll amount, number. Defines how far to jump. Width, pixels or percentage. Defines the width of the marquee. V space, pixels. Specifies vertical space around the marquee. Example: illustrating marquee element. Inserting images. Images enhance the quality of a web page. You can include an image in the web page to provide information or to make the page attractive. Images make a document more interesting and useful. There are two types of images: inline image and external image. The image that is displayed when the web page is opened is called inline image. The image that are not displayed automatically with other content on the web page is called external image. It is viewed separately by clicking on the link. The World Wide Web browser supports a number of graphic formats. Web browsers display images in different formats such as Graphic Interchange Format (GIF), XBitmap (XBM), and Joint Photographic Experts Group (JPEG). To insert an image in your web page, you have to specify the img tag. To display an image on a page, you need to use the src attribute. src stands for source. The value of the src attribute is the address of the image you want to display on your page. The syntax of defining an image is img src equals to address. We can also specify height and width attributes. These indicate the height and width of an image either in the form of an integer or a percentage value. The alt attribute. The alt attribute is used to define an alternate text for an image. The value of this attribute is an author-defined text. The alt attribute tells the reader what he or she is missing on a page if the browser cannot load images. The browser will then display the alternate text instead of the image. It is a good practice to include the alt attribute for each image on a page. This improves the display and usefulness of your document. Example: illustrating to display alternate text when an image is not being displayed. Using image as background. We can also set an image file as a background for a page. To perform this, we use a background attribute with a body tag. Example: illustrating image as a background. Linking web pages. In HTML, you can link two pages using hyperlinks. To create a hyperlink, the anchor A tag is used. The href attribute of the anchor A tag is used to specify the address of the file to which you want to link the page. For example, the following HTML code will make the text Table 1, Table 2 and Table 3 turn into hyperlinks, and they will link to the documents table1.html, table2.html and table3.html respectively. Example: attributes, attribute, value, description. Href, URL, target URL of the link. Name, section underscore name, names and anchor. Use this attribute to create a bookmark in a document. Target, underscore blank, where to open the target URL. The target URL will open in a new window. Underscore self, the target URL will open in the same frame as it was clicked. Underscore parent, the target URL will open in the parent frame set. Underscore top, the target URL will open in the full body of the window. Hyperlinks help you navigate to different locations within the same or a different web page. Hence, there are two types of hyperlinks in HTML: external hyperlinks and internal hyperlinks. External hyperlinks. External linking refers to the type of link which, on clicking, opens a hyperlinked document or web page in a new window. When you click a hyperlink on a web page, you are directed to another location in a different web page. To create an external link, you need to use the anchor A tag and the href attribute as discussed earlier. Internal hyperlinks. Internal linking allows you to link different sections of the same web page. You can create an internal link by using the anchor A tag. Images as links. An image can be used as a hyperlink to another document. For this purpose, we need to create two HTML pages. One page will have an image as the link that represents the image. We call this page link.html. The second page is called image.html. This is the page that will be displayed when we click on the link. When we run link.html, the page titled flower will open. On clicking the flower, we will be taken to a page titled Parts of a Flower. Adding email link. Mail to is used to create a link on a web page which allows visitors to send an email message. It saves our time. Mail to is not an HTML tag, but it is a separate program that can be used with an HTML tag. Multiple email addresses can also be added. Example, illustrating the use of mail to tag.